Stop moving more to the middle. Thank you. Oh, you're blurry. Why are you blurry? There you go.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Female Gaze Mastery, and in today's video I'm going to go through my entire push workout, basically how to build those cap delts that really help to accentuate your V taper. And this is actually at the very end of my bulk. I pretty much reached 80 kilos in body weight at 6 foot tall. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to run through this whole thing. It's a bit of a different video. I'm doing a voiceover whilst editing, but we're going to start off with dips. Now, you want to do 3 sets of 5 reps for this exercise. And that's going to be the common theme throughout most of the compound lifts that you're going to see. But bear in mind, this program is not for absolute beginners. You need to take the first 6 months of your lifting, learn the form of the big compound movements before you even get onto this program. But anyway, dips are absolutely king. They're the squat of the upper body and will build your shoulders and triceps and the foundation of your chest very, very well. So here's the third set. I've been closing in on 20 kilos. I know it doesn't look like 20 kilos because of those tiny little kettlebells, but you got to trust me, boys. Okay, you got to trust me. And throughout this workout, I actually didn't warm up my shoulders properly. And I literally started tweaking my left shoulder. And here's some Justin Bieber hair going on. The barber pretty much cut out the rest of my perms. So I'm growing my hair out again as well. On top of being at the end of my bulk, so I'm just not looking my best. Nor feeling my best, because here my left shoulder is just really bugging me. Like my traps were so tight that it was pulling on my left shoulder. And it was just really hurting. But, you know, we're here, we're at the gym, you know, we just got, I had to send it. We're already recording. This is my first ever like public gym workout that I have really filmed for this channel. So overhead press, probably the best shoulder builders that you're going to be doing. You see so many guys just spamming these like cable flies for the, you know, the delts and stuff. No, bro, you got to be getting good, getting strong at this overhead press, okay? Look at the form, strict form, okay? I'm closing in on 60 kilos. I couldn't really push it that hard with this workout because, like I said, my shoulder was tweaked and it just wasn't great. And yeah, look at that subtle lat flex. And as you can see, the V taper is coming through. It's coming through. This overhead pressing, I got to say, is a lot of my shoulder gains. Here's, I believe it's 55 kilos. I couldn't finish the set because I was scared I was going to my shoulder was going to explode. But freaking weighted dips, heavy overhead press. You can see I'm cheating a little bit. You just gotta hoist the heavy loads. And then we go into bench. I was doing incline barbell bench, but I've recently switched to flats. As you can see, just pumping it out. This is going to be 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps for this exercise just to get some volume in, because I do have another day of the week where I personally just try to max out on a flat bench press because I'm trying to get to 100 kilos. But yeah, this has been really good doing this movement here, and still my shoulders were bugging me. And also here, the freaking barbell is bent, okay? Look at this. Look at this. I want to roll it. Look at that. That was scary because as I was benching there, the whole thing was like rolling out of my hands. It was the weirdest feeling ever. So I switched the barbell out for a nice straight boy, and getting into the second set here, doing pencil neck weights, okay? Not really going too heavy because obviously my shoulder, and this is really just for just pumping them out, okay? This is just pumping them out, 3 sets, 8 to 12 on the barbell bench. Notice how my exercise selection so far has just been the heavy compound lifts. I've not done any machines, any cables, but there is a time and place for that. But guys, you got to get strong at the barbell lifts. This is going to look the best for your physique, because I've seen so many physiques where guys will do like cable movements where they'll get like amazing lats, but because they haven't been doing pull-ups, their forearms look like pencils, okay? And it just looks weird, okay? If you want a nice balanced physique that's really attractive and aesthetic and the V taper and everything, I honestly believe, my philosophy, that it needs to be like a chain link. Every part of the muscles, every muscle group, you know, feeds into each other, from the forearms to the biceps to the shoulders. Right? When you're benching heavy like this, my shoulders kill me. I couldn't finish that set. Look at the disappointment on my face. I was like, what the hell, man? Anyway, and then once you've done some heavy compound lifts, I like to go into some lateral raises, and I'm using absolutely light boys today. I think that's like 4 kilos. there's going to be 3 sets of 8 to 12. I'm going very light because obviously my shoulder is just feeling horrendous. But that's my own fault. Boys, you got to warm up. And then here, I believe I'm doing 8 kilos, just pumping them out. And yeah, I think this is really nice finisher at the end of your like heavy push lifts. A lot of people just go straight into this as their main movement, which is just ridiculous, okay? This is the icing on the cake. And yeah, just getting some quick bicep pump, switching locations, getting some nice lighting. I look extra tan here, but yeah, I think these are 12 kilos, pumping them out. And you'll notice a lot of my last sets, I'm really just like pumping out the weights. Like on your last set, it should be the most intense. Don't worry too much about strict perfect form. Just move the weight, okay? Just move the weight. Because if like focusing strictly on strict form is you're attaching your ego to the form. And at the end of the day, mass moves mass. So as you get heavier on the bulk, you need to start hoisting heavier loads. You got to force those muscles to grow. Here I'm doing rear delt flies, which for whatever reason looks like lateral raises at the start of that movement. But I'm literally using the same weights as I was doing those lateral raises with for these rear delts. Do not neglect your rear delts, okay? So many guys have such overdeveloped front delts compared to the rear delts. And I believe that's what makes my shoulders look really capped, especially from the back. Is I have nicely developed rear delts and probably underdeveloped front delts, if I'm being honest. But look at that. See that boulder shoulder action? That's from that rear delt pump that I just got. It makes such a difference. And this is the last exercise where since I'm at a public gym, I like to do tricep extensions with the cable machine. And if I'm doing the home gym workout, I will do single arm overhead extension with a dumbbell. But with this, I like to just get real intense here. A lot of people like obsess, like I said, about this perfect form. Bro, just pump them out. See, the form's okay. I'm just like pumping them out and just making it intense. Lift with more intensity and less focus on like perfect rest times, perfect form. Just make it as intense as possible. And you'll notice quicker strength gains, which leads to quicker muscle gains, okay? So as you can see, just really trying to pump them out. And look at that pump coming through already. That's just one set, okay? Triceps looking engorged. Here's the second set. I try to do the stack, completely humbled. And just loaded a little bit. That was pretty heavy as well, but I was like, you know what? Let's just pump them out. Bang. Bang. Okay, just making it intense. A little bit of cheat reps. There's time and place for the perfect form and for the cheat reps. So I'd argue just do perfect form leading up into like your later sets. And because this is my last freaking exercise and my last few sets, I'm just do some cheat reps. Just do some just pump them out. Look, I just randomly decided I turned the set into a drop set. You don't have to adhere perfectly to a program. Just freaking go intense, obliterate your muscles, and yeah, that's my push day, okay? So if you would like to get access to not only the push day, but the pull day, the leg day, and the other secret golden tidbits that I have for you guys for how to build the aesthetic V-taper Dorito back. As you can see, I've got the results. Look at this clip here, man. Just insane. No pump. Absolutely no pump. I was really flat, and look at that. It looks unnatural, okay? But, dude, if you want access to this program, you want to build the most freaking aesthetic, sexiest physique to attract an abundance of beautiful girls into your life, then DM me on Instagram at Female Gaze Mastery, and I will be in touch with you very soon.